Hello, how's everybody doing? I wanted to say this is the I'm of course I'm doing baptism now, like I said in the last one. So I'm gonna have to move on, but I did make something out of it, but it's very very difficult. But one thing I see while doing this, things are in order, okay, and I have to see how things are in order in your mind. It's in order, okay. I mean, how can I say it? um I mean, the order that we use, like, organize everything, how we everybody organizes things, and it's like that, but I have to find, like, which exact is. I mean, I'm speaking out of my head. I have to find, how I'm doing the columns and the rows, okay? And I told you it had to be changed. So I changed. It seems like Jehovah Witnesses were in not a column, it's in a row. So I put a Jehovah Witness in a row. I put ex-Jehovah Witnesses in a row, and then I put the world view in a row, meaning, and then I had to do columns. So every one of these things are gonna, I mean, not every one, but there'll be a different pattern. So that's one thing as far as what I was talking about, the organization. I had to find what's the best way to organize each table. That's what I want to say. Okay. So then on the columns, I put type of baptism, and I had to keep in mind, though, now I know I have to keep in mind that this table is about who are Jehovah's Witnesses. So I had to keep that in mind. With the other one, I didn't have to, but now I knew I had to, even though I have a world view on here. I want to keep the world view. Maybe it stays, maybe it doesn't. But I noticed I couldn't really put a world view yet. Okay, so what I'm going to say is I'm going to show you what I got now, and then I'm going to continually do them, okay, like do the next one, and that will aid me in going back when I do the corrections of everything. Or else, like this one, if I come up, if it triggers something, I could come back and make a correction. I'll tell you about it. Baptism is a very, very it was very complex and very difficult to come up with rows and columns. So the columns I got is, so I told you the row is the row. One row is Jehovah Witness. Then I got ex Jehovah Witness, and then I put worldview. I told you that. But then on the columns I put type. So we were talking about type of baptism since it's a baptism table, and then I put down obligation. Okay. Then, so I'm gonna keep it like that. I wanted to do another. I wanted to do another column, but right now it's not ready because, like I said, the way I know how the mind works. That you just have to probably get more information, or I'll see how something else works, and then I'll come back. So right now, that's the one for baptism. So the type, as far as Jehovah Witness, I put water assisted by a brother in the congregation. Jehovah Witness obligation, I said, must remain a member of Jehovah's Witnesses. Members have certain duties to the congregations they must fulfill. And then I put ex Jehovah Witness. This is going to be the strange part, but just hold tight. Like I said, I'm going to go to the next one, and then we're going to come back once I figure out a lot of things. But I have to keep moving on. So I got the ex Jehovah Witnesses type. Now listen to this, okay? Type of baptism, water assisted by brother in the congregation. They also have a choice to get baptized in other ways. So there's a connection. It's a visual connection. I mean, it's a physical connection because the Jehovah Witness and ex-Jehovah Witness have the same baptism. I know it seems like, oh, of course I know that. But the thing about it is the reason for the table is, how can you bring it up? You know what I mean? Like when you're talking to somebody and you don't have all these facts, you won't be able to bring it up because like I said, everything is disjointed. With the Jehovah Witness, you're going back to Jehovah Witness point of view and then the ex-Jehovah Witness point of view. But with this, when we're talking or when we have a meeting or something, I don't know how everything's going to work out. But then we know, we went through it, and we can say, wait, we have the same baptism. The Jehovah Witnesses, we have the same baptism. Okay, seems like a little point, but I know that's important. So we have that in common, which brings up a lot of things. But we also have another choice to get baptized somewhere else. Like I got baptized Catholic. Thank you very much. Okay. So we have a choice to get baptized again, unlike the Jehovah Witness. We were baptized the same way as Jehovah Witnesses, but we have that which gives us a connection. And we have an option to get baptized somewhere else. Okay. Now, obligations. Jehovah Witness obligations, like I said, must remain a member of Jehovah's Witnesses. Members have certain duties in the congregation they must fulfill. Then I put the obligations for the ex-Jehovah Witness. Do not, dig this, did not uphold the obligations of the organization must separate themselves from other Jehovah's Witnesses. Okay? So you see something else there. We also have obligation. I mean, it's just we got to do this thing. I know it makes you feel kind of crummy or whatever, but because we still have obligation, our obligation is to stay away from Jehovah Witness. Everybody knows that every ex-Jehovah Witness know, most of them, that they feel that they can't talk to the brothers and sisters, and that's part of another connection that we have. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, like this brings up some bad feelings, I know, but that's why we gotta make it through this thing. And I'm gonna go back to baptism and fill out more, but like I said, I didn't know it was so I can say not feeling, it was so, how can I say, sensitive, very, very sensitive. Okay, so that's what I got so far. I did have another column, but I want to delete this because it's not going to, I deleted that field. Okay, do you want to permanently delete this field? Yes. Okay, so I deleted that field, and so now the only thing we have as far as baptism, Jehovah's Witnesses and ex-Jehovah Witnesses. Okay, so that might be some of them, some of the topics just go according to Jehovah's Witness and ex-Jehovah Witness. That's what it appears like so far. So thank you very much. Now I'm going to go to the next. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll bring up the next one and tell you what the next one is, so you can be thinking about it. Our next topic is, let me see. I hope I have it. Topics. Okay. Let me put it in alphabetical order. A to Z. The next one is Bible. Okay, that's another big one. So thank you very much. Our next one is Bible. Remember, as I grow with this, I know we're going to go back to baptism. So I know a lot of people have so many questions about the baptism and stuff like that. But I said, if you really want to have any questions about what we're talking about, it has to be specific, and it has to be according to what we talk about in YouTube, so it doesn't go everywhere, you know. And in your subject, you have to email me and email me a subject, but it's got to be very focused on exactly what this YouTube is about, because this is a lot of work. So you would email me at pierredur68@gmail.com. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. We're going on. Our next one is going to be on Bible. Okay. Thank you. Hang in there. Bye.